The 3 people, including 2 women and a child, were seriously injured after a GAIL gas pipeline leakage triggered an explosion in Bengaluru. Now, the incident occurred when BWSSB officials dug up a road in the city's HSR layout. This led to a GAIL gas pipeline breaking, which caused leakage. Now, as per initial information, callousness on the part of the civic body is said to be the reason for the explosion. In fact, Times Network reached out to the victim's relative, and this is what he had to say.
गेल पाइपलाइन लीकेज हुआ ना, ये क्या एग्जैक्टली हुआ था?
ये क्या हुआ है, ये बीबीएमपी का जो ये ड्रेन आता है ना, ड्रेन खोदने के टाइम पे ड्रेन में ही गेल का गैस पाइपलाइन था।
ओके।
तो वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, गैस ये जो जेसीबी वाला आता है ना, वो क्या कर रहा है, वो चेम्बर खोदने के टाइम पे गैस पाइपलाइन को डैमेज कर दिया। डैमेज करके क्या कर रहा है, उसके बाद उसके ऊपर ये जो मट्टी रहती है ना, वो मट्टी डाल के मुझ के भाग गया। वो क्या हुआ है, बाद में उसको उधर जो गेल का जो कांटेक्ट नंबर रहता है ना, उधर जो इमरजेंसी नंबर रहता है ना, उसको कॉल करा तो कोई रेस्पॉन्स नहीं करा। रेस्पॉन्स नहीं करा। उसके बाद क्या हुआ है, वो ड्रेन जो फोड़ा था ना, जो जिधर चेम्बर था, वो चेम्बर में से क्या हुआ है, जो ड्रेन का पाइप है ना, उसमें से गैस जाके घर के अंदर ब्लास्ट हुआ है।
कितना लोगों को इंजरी हुआ है सर?
उसमें दो आदमी को 40% इंजरी हुआ है, और एक मेरे भाई को पैर पे जो ब्लास्ट हुआ है ना, तो ग्लासेस पूरे फूट के पैर पे चुभा है।
My colleague Deepak continues to stay with me live on the broadcast for more inputs on this story. Deepak, clearly another case of civic apathy in the city. In fact, you did have that conversation now that we did hear. But what is the BWSSB stating about this entire incident?
Well, we are still awaiting a response. The locals say that, the person who was actually in charge of digging up that particular stretch of the road, immediately upon realizing that the gas pipeline had broken, covered it up with a little bit of mud and, tried to leave from that particular location. Eventually, the gas, of course, managed to enter the homes there. And then there was an explosion. And that, of course, led to burn injuries on a couple of people, like one of the kin there was mentioning. And one person, of course, has suffered injuries because of the glass shards, penetrating his skin. Now, more importantly, at this point in time, questions are being raised about whether permission was granted to carry out, the digging work there. And if there is a GAIL pipeline that, passes through one stretch of the road, there are certain protocols to be followed, precautions to be taken. Whether this was taken and whether lack of precautions here led to this particular explosion is the question that comes up.
Right, Deepak. Thank you very much for getting us more details on both these stories that we're tracking from Karnataka. But for the moment, we leave it at that. And we're also slipping into a short break.